What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new series on the channel. It's gonna be MLB The Show 18 franchise series slash reveal. In this episode, I'm gonna be telling you what team I'm gonna be picking for my franchise, and I will tell you the options right now. So here are the main options. So the options, number one option is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, I don't really know how to look at them. Oh, here's a quick minute. So their roster, they got a Chris Archer, who's almost 30 years old now. Solid potential. Their main guy, though, is Kevin Kiermaier with that 8 potential, 86 overall. He's only 27. Alex Colome, decent, almost 30. Wilson, almost 30. Jake Faria, he's a young guy. This is really a good guy. There's a starting pitcher, only 24, and he's 79 overall. Pretty solid. Sergio Romo, he's old. Nathan Eovaldi's getting up there. Matt Andriese, he's getting up there. Blake Snell is a good young talent. He's still an 8 potential, which is nice. Carlos Gomez getting up there. So this is really a big project. I mean, we really have to be led by Chris Archer and Kevin Kiermaier. So that's one of the teams that has popped into my mind. Another team is the Chicago White Sox. The best player being Wellington Castillo. He's an 83 overall. Abreu an 82 overall. I'm using the live rosters, by the way. Here's a stud to build on Yoan Moncada. I hope I'm saying it right, Yoan. I don't know if it's Yoan or whatever, but he's only 22. He's got an 8 potential, and he's an 82 overall already. That he is going to be a stud. Now, Nate Jones in AAA, he's hurt or something, but Avisail Garcia, Luis Avelin, Xavier Cedeno, I don't know how to say it. Joaquim Soria, I know how to say that name. He's old. Tim Anderson, and it kind of just gets worse. Tim Anderson's also be a guy to build around. He is 78 overall to 24. He is a potential. Well, he's not a guy to build around. That was my fault. He's a solid guy that can develop into a pretty solid player. But I don't know. He's just not, I guess, the ideal selection, I guess. Now, next team would probably be the Tigers. They have Miguel Cabrera. Of course, he's 34. Michael Fulmer's really the big guy. Around 25, he's getting 85 overall with an 8 potential. And you got, then the rest of the teams, it's not very good. I mean, you got Iglesias, but after that, it's just like not a lot of good guys with potential in the majors. This team, it's got a really good, here's where they have a pretty solid player. Francisco Naive, he's 8 potential, 18 years old, 60s overall, and he's actually a top 50 prospect, which that's actually really nice. Besides him, and Carlos Castellano, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's 6 years older. He's got an 8 potential, but he's a 62 overall, 6 years older. When you get Naive, he's a 65 overall, is better, 6 years younger in the same potential. I'd rather go with Naive, honestly. And maybe, I mean, if I do select the Tigers, maybe we trade Carlos. That's a possibility. Next team is the Minnesota Twins. They have, of course, Brian Dozier. This is the first 90 overall player on one of the rebuilding teams we're going to see. And of course, I got Miguel Sano, who's a very solid player. He's got a lot of pop, can hit the ball. Fielding is what we got to work on with him, though. He's not, besides that arm, really not the best fielding. They got Fernando Rodney, but he's 41 already, so that's not. Well, Addison Reed, my cheese pitcher last year. I used to Diamond Dynasty for basically the whole year. He was balling for me the entire way through, so I do like using Addison Reed. I don't know though. So Byron Buxton is a guy who actually got 99 speed. I think he's one of the only guys in the Dive Series guys in the game with 99 speed. I know, like, I'm pretty sure Billy Hamilton and stuff would have got on the guys would have gotten it, but I saw like D. Gordon only like 94. So it's kind of interesting that Byron Buxton's getting 99. He was 92 speed last year, so it's kind of interesting to see him boosting up a better overall there. They did get Jake Odorizzi from the Rays, and he's a solid pitcher. And then they got Jose Barrios, of course. 23. He's got 8 potential. Like, say stud in the making, hopefully. But now we got the Oakland Athletics. This would be a major process as they are just the best player, Liam Hendricks, who's 29 years old already. Then the next best player is Luke Roy, who's 31. Then Chris Davis, who's 30. I mean, this is a really tough challenge. If you want a challenge to rebuild, I recommend rebuilding the Athletics. They got a couple good guys to work around, like Matt Chapman, a potential 81 overall, and Sean Manaea. But it's a really tough process. This team looks to be really hard. And then you got Matt Olson, who's actually got really good power versus righties. That guy can crush the ball against righties. You can see 896 power against righties. That is crazy. And Chapman is a pretty well-rounded player. He's really good fielding, though hitting is really what he needs to work on. But also got a guy like Stephen Piscotty, who's a solid player with a big potential, only 27. Daniel Megden. I mean, they have some options, but you don't really know what they should do. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if they're a team going to rebuild. They're a really hard project. If you really want to take on a challenge, they recommend building them. The next team I had was the Atlanta Braves, and Freddie Freeman only coming in an 89 overall this year. It's kind of weird. He was a really solid player last year. He's a diamond dynasty, of course, but he does hit very well against righties, and that's one of the good things about Freeman. He is a very good, disciplined player, and he is just really well in the clutch. As you can see, 96 clutch. His fielding's not very good. Not very good speed. Ender Inciarte is a guy a lot of people sleep on, but he's actually got really good, solid stats. He's got good contact, good vision. He's got some really nice fielding stats, and he's got 70 speed for you. He can really, if you can develop the power a little bit, and maybe the discipline, and maybe some of the fielding stats, that would actually he'd be a pretty solid player. Now, a guy a lot of people have been talking about, Ozzie Albies, pretty solid fielder. But the problem with him is the hitting. He does not have very good hitting stats, as the contact are at 1659, the power's at 45, which is really, I mean, that's really his problem. He's only 21 years old, though, so he will end up developing. Julio Teheran, I always butcher that name. Pretty solid pitcher. I mean, we talk about pitchers a lot. But besides this team is not very young. It's just Albies is really their young stud if you really want to build around. Now another team is the Miami Marlins, and they are also another pretty good project. They're actually ranked as the worst team in the game. Even though I don't know how the Athletics are ranked 23rd. I think the Athletics are definitely the worst team in the game. I don't know why that's happening, but the Marlins are definitely like 29th, 28th best team. And look at this. Best player is JT Realmuto. Then they got Kyle Barraclough, and this team does not have a young stud really stand out. I mean, Harlan Garcia, he's 25, but you know, he's only 75 overall, and he's only got beat. This team has prospects, and the biggest prospect, 23-year-old Lewis Brinson, who they actually have in majors. He's got an 8 potential. Brian Anderson's another prospect they have. He's 24 though. He's top 50. But besides that, this team is really bad. I mean, they really don't have any standout players. Of course, for the Stanton trade, just killed them. They tried to get rid of Cap. They didn't get Starlin Castro. He's a man. I mean, he's got some solid stats. He's got decent contact. Solid fielding. The Nats, no, I'm not good looking. The Mets are another team I was looking at. Have Yoenis Cespedes, who's 32. This would probably be the most well-rounded team, but I'd say they got Jacob deGrom. Or like his stats are pretty even out. I mean, he's got good break, good velo, good control. It's pretty good from a pitcher. No, Syndergaard, great velo. some solid stats. I just another one of those teams where like you rebuild them, like what situation you want to be. Now another team I was really looking at is the Phillies. I mean, I know they're 18th ranked, but this could really be another good team. I mean, I know they have a solid, but Rhys Hoskins is a big stud for them. He's got great pop. I mean, it's insane. He can really crush the ball against righties and lefties. My connection has been lost. Well, too bad. It doesn't hurt me because I'm like franchise. They also have J.P. Crawford, a guy everyone's been talking about. It looks to be a good player. And they really have some good prospects. I mean, Junior Fernandez in Double-A, he's 23. He's 57 overall. I really look for young in these prospects, and this is a really one. I don't know how Adam Wilson's top 50. He's already 25, 55 years old. You really want the young guys, just top 50 prospects. Like, I'm talking 18, 19, 20, even like 21 years old. Of course, another team I was going to see, the Brewers are surprisingly ranked 14th. Oh, yeah, they're not. I forgot they got all those players. Now, another team I'd rebuild is maybe the Reds. Now, the Reds have Joey Votto, which kind of makes it a situation where, like, Votto is great on the hitting side of things. He doesn't need to have necessarily good fielding because he's a first baseman, but this is really where you get in the Votto's a stud all around. I mean, the speed's not very good, but besides that, all the other stats are really respectable. 95, 91 contact, 80, 66 power, and then he's got 99 discipline, 99 clutch, 99 durability, 87 fielding. What a good player. He's Billy Hamilton speed. Speed's 99. Okay, so Billy Hamilton still has 99 speed, but his hitting is the problem. He doesn't have very good hitting stats. He's a very good fielder, and that's really why he gets a lot of good stats. Luis Castillo is another pitcher that looks to play well. I mean, he's pretty solid player for the Reds. And then they have this pitcher Ray Kelly. I don't know how some of these guys are top 50. They're so like they're 25 and they're still a top, not even starting. Another team, of course, the Pirates. Felipe Rivera, San Jose, and then now you got a ton of. I don't want to really talk for much longer about what teams. So I don't really see any of these Padres. I don't really feel like rebuilding. Well, that's really the goal. Now, what team am I going to be selecting for my franchise? I want a team that has a solid budget, you know. See, the Angels are ridiculous. If Trout, like, their budget is really good budget. But I will be selecting the Miami Marlins as my team to rebuild. I think this is their goal is to reach the postseason. That's the contract goal. As you see, this team needs work. I mean, they really don't have a guy that stands out except Lewis Brinson, maybe, but they really don't have a guy who can stand out. We're gonna take that off. CPUR, oh no. CPU trading, no. Like, no budgets. Force trades off. His name hitter. I mean, we are. No, we're just gonna do auto there. And yeah, that's basically gonna do it. Now, coaching test. So I want to be doing everything on the team. Manual scouting. I can auto scouting, and I don't really like scouting. It's kind of high first. Yep. I'm gonna be doing auto manage for scouting. That's really all I'm gonna do. We're gonna be starting in the regular season. So guys, next episode we are going to be starting the Marlins franchise. That's gonna do it for this quick video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.